Okay, let's quickly solve for x in this case. So we can see that square root 2x plus 5, it's repeating in itself in this equation. So to make things easier, we take the square root of 2x plus 5, we make it k. And then now instead of 2x plus 5, we put k. Let's rewrite the equation, but now we put k instead of 2x plus 5. We'll have k minus 3 over k equals to negative 2. And then now we need to get rid of the denominator. We find a lowest common denominator. Our LCD, it's going to be here there's 1, here there's 1, and there's k. So k is standing alone. Therefore, our LCD is going to be k. And then we multiply throughout with our LCD to get rid of the denominator. Please excuse me for the background. Then now k, this k, we multiply it by our LCD, of which is k minus 3 over k multiplied by our LCD, of which is k, equals to negative 2 multiplied by k, our LCD. And then k multiplied by k gives you k squared minus k negative 3 over k multiplied by k. This k will cancel this k, and then you'll be left with negative 3 equals to negative 2k multiplied by negative 2 multiplied by k, you get a negative 2k. And then you take the negative 2k to the other side. You're gonna get k squared. If it's negative this side and it jumps equal sign, it becomes positive. You get positive 2k minus a 3 equals to 0. And then this is a quadratic equation. We can solve it by factorizing. We put k here, we put k here, and look for the factors of 3 that when we multiply they give us 3, but when we add them they give us 2. It's gonna be 3 and 1. The bigger number takes the sign of the middle term. This is positive, and then to get a negative 3, when you multiply 3, this should be negative. And then k plus 3 is equals to 0, or k minus 1 equals to 0. I'll explain on the other video as to why am I saying k plus 3 equals to 0 or k minus 1 equals to 0. Some of you already know that, but for those of you who do not know it, wait for my other video solving for x given two factors that are multiplying each other. And then now we take the 3 to the other side. We get k to be negative 3, or k equals to 1. But already we know that k equals to this root 2x plus 5. We have to go back now and substitute the values that we've got here to find the actual value of x. Remember, we're not solving for k, but we are solving for x. We got k to be negative 3 and k to be 1, but we want the value of x. Now we do what we've done from here to here. Now instead of writing k, we write the square root of 2x plus 5. There's k here. Now we substitute that k with 2x plus 5 equals to negative 3. And then now to solve for x in this case, we square both sides. Have square root of 2x plus 5 squared negative 3 squared. And then you'll be left with 2x plus 5 equals to negative 3 squared is 9. Take the 5 to the other side. 9 minus 5, you get a 4. And then you have 2x equals to 4. And then you divide by 2 both sides to get the value of x. X is equals to 2. And on this side, we do the very same thing again. Instead of writing k, we write the square root of 2x plus 5 equals to 1. You square both sides. Square root of 2x plus 5 squared is equals to 1 squared. The squared will cancel the root sign, and you'll have 2x plus 5 equals to 1. Take the 5 to the other side. 1 minus 5, you get a negative 4. 2x is equals to negative 4. Then you divide by 2 both sides. X is equals to negative 2. Now you found your x to be negative 2 or x to be 2. Always when you have roots on your root signs on your equation, you have to validate your answers if they are correct. So in this case, if you take a 2, there's 2, and put it here where there's x, you substitute 2. You don't get this value. You don't get the 2. You don't get the negative 2, but you get a positive 2. But if you put this one, for example, if you say 2 into 2, you see it's negative 2, right? It's negative 2 plus 5 minus 3 over 2 into negative 2 plus 5. If you put this here, you get your answer to be negative 2 if you punch this on a calculator. But if you put positive 2, you get a positive 2. Therefore, your final x answer is equals to negative 2, your valid answer. And then this one is not a valid answer in this case.